back again to another video you guys were not expecting. So this is actually good news. So there are a lot of things that has been happening and all of that. So guys, in today's video I'm telling you that there's this package that is available. I have payslip, employment letter, leave letter, and all of that is available. So if you find yourself you actually want to jackpot, you know that jackpot, and okay, you actually want to jackpot, and then maybe you've been out of job, maybe you are doing your business, you did not register your business, or maybe your employee, as you want to jackpot, you know, like for example, if you actually want to do visa processing and you want to jackpot, they'll be asking you your payslip, your employment letter, and everything. So some of you might actually, maybe you have your own business, you did not register your own business, or maybe your employee, maybe two of you now get counter and is not ready to give you what's it called, payslip, employment letter, and all of those things, and it's needed for visa application. For example, now, yes, there's no country you want to go to, even with study visa. Depending, yeah, in study visa, you have to do it as what's it called, as employment, right? So there are some things you might want to apply for, maybe PR, maybe clinic or anything. You shall need things like payslip, employment letter, leave letter, especially if you want to go on tourists, like especially if you want to go on tourists, if you are doing PR, anything, you shall find yourself doing any visa application process, right? And you need this document. I have this package available. So one common mistake that most immigrants, one common mistake that most immigrants actually make is they just go to the cyber cafe, like they'll just get any out letter headed, they'll just print anything out for them, they'll go and submit it to the embassy and they bounce them back. And that's because when you submit to a company a leave letter, there was one time, yeah, and then another thing is, so for example, sometimes even when you're using agency, right, they just can just give you one company and they will tell you are the CEO. Have you forgotten that if you're saying you're the CEO of a company or assistant listing, they will check your CAC, they will check all those things, they will check your tax return, they will check your tax clearance certificates and all of those things. So those are those things that you guys are not aware. So if you don't want to go through all those stress and everything, I don't know what I'm saying because I'm just everywhere. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, if you need payslip, employment letter, leave letter, ID card, that you actually work in a company before, I have a sure legit package for you. So this one is not all those companies that maybe you can easily go to cyber cafe, get letter headed, print it out, and go and submit. Trust me, if you do that, embassy is going to bust you because they do all this search online. So if the company is not searchable online, forget about it. And aside being searchable, you know, they will have to send email to the company to be sure that is this person working with you. So the company has to have an official email. So I have some of my friends that they actually have registered business, they have their tax returns, everything is up to date. Even where I dey here, my business is registered, my tax is not up to date and everything. So I wanted to do this business actually with my name, but then I realized that because of the type of content I create, if I actually write an employment letter for somebody, leave letter, and then the embassy decides to do search on it, right, they will know that this is our packaging, because I don't want, because I'm giving you employment letter with my own business name, because of that I'm restricted to doing my own advert. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So I cannot use my name, so I had to liaise with some of my friends that they have their company that is registered, they have tax returns, they are filed, everything is toshna. And if you actually search them on Google, you will see them. And not only that, then another mistake that common immigrants used to make, is, well, for example, if you're traveling out, the minimum you can say a company is paying you is 500k. So imagine somebody going to a soap opera, or imagine somebody going to all this basic company, and then you're claiming to the embassy that this person was paying you 500k every month, and then the embassy is checking the worth of that company. You don't even reach 200k. How the money take come about? I hope you understand that. So these are some of the factors. Seeing there's light. Yes, it's okay, I bet. So these are some of the factors. So these are some of the things I actually put into consideration. So depending on the embassy you're going, depending on the budgets you're looking at, I'll ask you what's your budget. What do you want the embassy to be paying? What do you want to tell the embassy? Like if you want a 500k budget, have a French company I can recommend. If you have 1 million that you want to tell embassy that this company is paying you 1 million, I have a company. If you want to tell the embassy that this company is paying me 2 million, I have another company. Because like I said, another factor, you can't just say a company is paying you 100k and 500k. You have to check the whole network. That's why even on Instagram, when we come online, when celebrities come online to say, oh, they just signed 500 million naira deals, when you go to comment, people will be like, How much is the worth of the company gone that they are paying you 500? You know, so that you are Osha proper. So this is me telling you that I made my verifiable source, I made my research, I made everything. Everything is Toshna, and up to date. So when you come to me, I will ask you how much are you looking at per month and everything. So I recommend you a company, not just company, they are my friend's company, and they have filed their tax, they are up to date. Because another thing is, it is a different thing. I'm just repeating myself, I'm tired. It's a different thing when you collect employment letter from these companies, and then or leave letter from these companies. When you get to the embassy runs check on them, and the embassy finds out that they don't file their tax, they are not up to date. It can actually raise a red flag, be an eyebrow. So it is always good to go with a company that is up to date. And really, if you check, majority of the companies in Nigeria, they do not pay tax. Even me, majority, they do not pay tax, because the tax rate, have you seen the tax rate? Nigerian tax rate is above 40%. So how many people pays that? What is your income that you are paying 40%? So before you actually see a company that pays tax up to date and that will not even agree to do this kind of package for you, you go no say that better work I do. So like I said, this is actually my friend's company that I made sure that I checked their document, they are paying their tax, their business name is there are some people, when you type their business name on CAC, what you want inactive, that's not the type of company you should be collecting employment letter from or leave letter. So make sure, if you want, that's what I used to tell people. There's nothing bad if you want to package yourself for visa application. But what is bad is if you do anyhow package. If you want to package legit package. So that even if they catch you say you do one thing, you know, you get mad to prove yourself. Another thing, like I said, this person is actually my friend. Like these people I did last week, business this thing with, they're actually my friends. So if embassy calls anytime, please, if they call you, this person, you're like, we understand the power. They have letterheaded, they have payslip. I know most of you don't know that they use payslip. The payslip has their logo. It has everything that you need. They are 5-in-1 document. Payslip, employment letter, leave letter to show that you are going and just coming back. Bank statement. These bank statements, right? If you actually need bank statement, we don't have abracadabra bank statement. This one, you have to be patient. Depending on the embassy you're going, if the embassy you're going is just 1 month bank statement, so you come to us. The thing is, you transfer money to me, I transfer to my friend. My friend will transfer with his company name. It will reflect that they pay you for that month. If you need 3 months bank statement, that means you have to do it for 3 months. Please, this is not an automatic process. Like I said, in as much as if I want to do packaging, I do not do all this abracadabra packaging. I do the legit one. That's so that even when they catch us, say we do packaging, you know, it is defendable, right? It is admissible. It's not those incriminating this thing. I hope you understand that, because no, if somebody say, oh, so you're not employed in this company, what evidence do you have that this person was not employed in this company? Can't you say I'm paying him every month? You understand? You know that one, they call it beautiful lie. So if you want 6 months bank statement, that means you have to come with us, stay with us for 6 months. Every 6 months, depending on the amount of money that you need, you'll be sending that amount every month. And then another mistake that people make is, you know, I'm into visa processing, right? I'm doing people's visa processing. Some people can decide to send bulk. There's a way you have to send that money, right? Because there's a way that has to be, there's a money that has to be in your account. There's one that you have to withdraw, and everything. So all these things, I'm aware. I know how it is. So that is why I am your best bet for this type of package. So it's not just you maybe going to your sister's friend that has a company going to, no, there are a lot of things you have to put into place, and this is what I was able to discuss with my friends and colleagues and everything. So I'm with all the ejotas and if you need pay slip, employment letter, leave letter, bank statement, and then ID card to actually show that you work in the company, 5-in-1, the total package for this is 2 million naira. Yeah, 2 million naira, and this money you have to pay it upfront, because of course you have to pay us first before we start the processing. Like I said, other things we can do it abracadabra. Like if you need leave letter, we can give in the next 24 hours. If you need leave letter, pay slip or anything, we can do abracadabra for that one. But please, for bank statement, you have to wait the time. If it is 6 months bank statement, we have to do your account for 6 months, sending you money every month, and there's a percentage you have to withdraw with this thing. I'll tell you the type of account you use, all those things. I'll be there, I'll be guiding you. It is not a referral link. I am there with you from start to finish. And you know that these 5 documents, they must bear the same name. Not like your payslip will be ASHYDEMMYS, your employment letter will be Nigeria Enterprise, your clinic on 5 different names. You are implicating yourself. So everything has to tally. So if you're watching this video, you have a business in Nigeria, you did not register your business, and you want to jackpot. And then another thing is, if you have a business in Nigeria and you decide you actually want to register it now, right, that you want to jackpot, it will raise an eyebrow because you have to declare your tax certificate and everything. So if you have a successful business in Nigeria that is not registered, it is always better to go under a licensed company, a registered company that has been tax paying, as you have been working with them, and you have to show these 5 documents. Because if you say you should register your business, you cannot travel immediately. You have to wait for like 6 months. You have to wait for like 1 year plus, because you have to pay tax. You need tax clearance, because the thing is, you can't say you just started your business in 6 months and then the money you got from it you want to use to jackpot. It doesn't make sense. So it is easier to use a registered company. You discuss with them, you can backdate the employment. Because, and then another thing is about my friend's company, right? Their companies is old. There are all these holding company, right, that they've started since years. So even if you have like 10 years work experience, we can give you employment letter that you've been in the company for the past 10 years, you've been there for the past 15 years. We can always cover up for. So it's not this company that they opened last year or last 6 months, because the thing is, the embassy will confirm every single thing. So if you have a business in Nigeria, you want to jackpot and you didn't register it, and they are telling you to give how you came about your account, I need something to cover up or anything, make sure you hit me up. This package is available for 2 million naira. Please remember that this is subject to change. Yes, but as I'm making this video, it is 2 million naira. So if you know whether you are in school, you cannot take leave letter from your school, any condition you find yourself, you shall need something to just do bobo, to do okay. I know some people be like, why are you advertising something like this? The good thing is, I'm not using my business name. At least that one you can't easily track it. And you can't pay 2 million just to come and track me. That means you don't have sense. So whatever it is, so that is what I actually came here to tell you guys. I hope I'm being explanatory enough. So like I said, 5 documents: pay slip, leave letter, ID card, bank statement, and employment letter. These are the 5 important documents. If you are jackpotting for Nigeria, you have to show it, and it costs 2 million naira, because this is a taxable company. Some people might feel like, oh, that's a whole lot of money. Please, if it's a whole lot of money, one yourself. Do you think it's easy to find a company that is paying tax, 45% tax up to date? You think it's easy? And then another thing is, when you send money into the account and they send you back, they tax this company as well, because they use current account. So all these things now money. Once you send money and they send you back, it's money. So if you feel like it's too expensive, oh dear, money yourself. You understand? So if you need tested, legit, and every one of that, you get. So make sure you send me a mail or a DM. My link will be in the description box of this video. And see the way I'm sweating. I should have shot the video this way, right? I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye for now. Yeah.